This is what we were waiting on. Vontaze Burfict spent his Sunday going after Marcellus Bennett's knees and allegedly stomping on LeGarrette Blount.
Did that hurt?
Will not be suspended for his actions after an NFL investigation. He will, however, be fined $10,000. Former NFL Vice President of Officiating Mike Pereira told Rich Eisen earlier this week, quote, if it's a fine and not games, they don't have any guts. Today, Marvin Lewis said he didn't think Burfict did do anything wrong. Now, yesterday, Marcellus, you were very strong on the idea that you're not supposed to judge someone based on their history. It's supposed to be instance by instance, and that is fine. However, in this particular case, I have a list in front of me of how many instances this guy has done. He's paid in fines a total of $279,329. Clearly hasn't learned anything from it, and what I worry about is that the next thing he does, the next person in his target is going to actually get really, really hurt, and they're going to look back and say, well, why didn't we suspend this guy so this didn't happen?
Well, he was suspended.
This is a lot of shoes. So many shoes.
You ain't lying. A lot of shoes. Red bottoms on top of that.
So many red bottoms.
Look, the thing about that is, in the NFL, our judicial system, our penal system is those fines or suspensions. He was fined and suspended 3 games this year.
Right.
After that, you're supposed to have a clear slate. He's not given a clear slate, so now retroactively, we do the witch hunt and find things like this that aren't egregious. But let's get on Mike Pereira. Hold on, big dog, former official, head of officiating. Which narrative is true about the NFL? Is it too tough on discipline, or is it the no guts league? Because
it's that one.
It's okay.
The second one.
The second one right now it is, because I thought all along Roger Goodell's too tough on these guys. 3-game suspension for this guy. The same guy we're talking about. I thought 75,000 was the perfect number. No more.
Now, I was watching the show yesterday, and I couldn't agree with you more. But I'm gonna pull a little when I played.
Okay.
Okay? Because when I played, you talk about playing with men, I played with women, women's professional football. I was on the bottom of that huddle. I was getting poked in the eye. I was getting punched. My hair was bleeding. Oh, yeah, that's why.
This sounds horrible.
Beads, that's why you see when a quarterback's at the bottom of the pile, that's why you see a lot of offensive linemen trying to pull everybody off because it's brutal. This is my point. A lot of guys do this.
Exactly.
He just got caught.
Right.
Oh, that's you. He just
This is crazy.
That is you for real.
That is a real thing happening right now.
He just got busted. So
I know, but he keeps getting busted to the tune of $279,000.
That wasn't a sexy look.
I thought it was.
I know, that wasn't a... I'm sorry.
But I do kind of want to poke someone in the eye. I'm not going to lie.
I mean, at the bottom of the pile?
I would do it every time, yeah.
And get away with it? Yep.
Bad news, 3 jeers. It's not really bad news, just for these people it is. Cubs outfilders.
That's the concept of the purge. You get away with it at the bottom of the pile.
Jeez. 2 outfielders going for the throw. What happened last night?
They can't get right.
If someone says you got it, you actually move out of the way.
I do.
They are. Can they score a run? How about that?
Well, we're going to find out.
And can their batters hit?
Get another shot. 2 jeers for Ivan Provorov. Flyers Blackhawks cannot. By the way, hockey's happening, ladies.
Yeah, is hockey, is it regular season now?
Yeah. Their regular season started way before NBA.
Okay. Now we know.
Aren't you supposed to be able to skate to play
Who do
hockey?
that?
Now we know.
Fun facts.
3 cheers for Kenneth Fareed. Nuggets, Thunder. Sure.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's
it happens.
Oh.
Get it out now, though. Get
Actually,
it
it
out now.
doesn't.
All right, Kenneth Fareed, we need the manimal back.
I know, we do need the manimal back.
I don't know what that animal is.
This weekend, we saw some pretty awesome players making some pretty awesome plays. Only one, however, is good enough to be Marcellus's Dat Dude of the... Who will it be?
This is SportsNation. That money, baby.
SportsNation is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. Welcome back to SportsNation, presented by Toyota.
The round off the tank we go, waka, 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 block 'em. Okay, big dog, okay. Let's go, baby.
It's time for Dat Dude's Dudes. Here's Michelle Beadle and Dat Dude.
Always so shy. So shy. Welcome back. It is time to do Dat Dude's Dudes. It has been a really, really long time. So before we get started, can you remind us what this is about?
Yeah, Dat Dude's Dudes. Those are the guys who are unheralded, sometimes unknown. They're the guys who make the highlights. So before you can see the big plays, Who's doing the dirty work? Those are Dat Dudes Dudes.
All right, these are Dat Dudes Dudes. It's not easy to say. We'll start with honorable mention.
Yes, and we will go with a guy with a big name, so he's honorable mention. His name is Aaron Donald. All the way up. We're going to look at Aaron Donald on this play at the left defensive tackle position. Does an excellent move from the 3 position and gets to Matthew Stafford. But watch how he does it. The first thing he does is gets the hands off him. You have to do that. Make sure the offensive lineman doesn't stab you in the chest.
True.
Then after that, you rip it. He ripped it to the sky, all the way up. And now, as coaches always emphasize, collapse the arm, preferably at the elbow. If you can't, do it just like Aaron Donald did around the tricep. And last but not least, look at this angle.
Ooh.
Got to get the protractor out to see what this guy's angle is. You talking about leaning in the corner just like a motorcycle? That's what Aaron Donald did on that play, all the way up.
I haven't seen a protractor in quite some time.
3rd grade, 4th
I'm not
grade?
going to lie. Yeah, you had to buy it every year. You never used it. So what are we going, 3rd place?
We're going with 3rd place.
The
right?
bronze?
Yes, and the bronze medal goes to Garrett Dieter from Alabama.
Who?
Garrett Dieter.
Look at that
You gotta
hair.
pick your poison when you play football. We're gonna watch Garrett Dieter at the wide receiver position. You can see Garrett Dieter out there blocking. Now, this is not just a typical block. You can't be on Dat Dudes Dudes if you just do the normal. But this is a guy who got his hands on the inside, able to control. You can't serve 2 guys in football. Either get the blocker off you or make the play on the ball carrier. He got caught in the middle, and now he's getting driven and steered all the way to the sidelines.
Wow.
Great play by Garrett Dieter as he took advantage of a DB kicking in the backfield.
Mr. Dieter.
Yeah.
Good hair. 2nd place.
2nd place, we have Jonathan Casillas from the New York Football Giants. Head down, man down. We're going to see on this play, lined up in the goal line formation at the linebacker position. Excellent play. And everyone saw that play, but why is this a highlight? First thing he does, gets his hands on the helmet. Coach always says, put your hands on his number. He does it even better. Head down, man down. Then he erases his feet. So you saw the little stutter step in the air. That came from clearing your feet. You have to erase your feet. And last but not least, explode into him. Why do you go to the weight room? Why do you do all of those flexion drills? It's for that right there, to explode like a bull and make the highlight play.
Wait, explain to me erasing the feet.
Erasing the feet. So when I come to clear you, if a lineman is coming, first thing I do is put my hands on his numbers or on his head, and then he is going to lunge. But when he lunges, I have to erase my feet. You see that? I still got a little bit of that. Got to erase my feet. Got to erase my feet, baby. Got to clear those feet out the way so that play can be made right there. That's what it is.
Don't ever do that.
Don't do that again? Okay, I'm out of breath
Actually
anyway.
do it every show. 1st place, we're there. Who is it?
Oh, and in 1st place, the gold medal goes to Joe Gaziano of Northwestern. Flatline. Now, this is going to be an amazing move, and this is going to be even a better sack as we're going to see Joe Gaziano pull off the amazing feat. Now, first thing he does is he comes up and he gives you the power move. You see the inside foot looking strong, but then he squares up. But his inside foot's in the air. That's a setup move. He's not going inside, but the offensive lineman thinks he is. He goes inside, and now you see Joe go around the corner as the lineman took the bait, and all that's left is that quarterback in a flat line. Rampart. Decapitation situation. Takes his head off.
Is that a thing?
That's a thing now, hashtag. And Joe Gaziano, you are our first Dat Dudes Dude.
So we've been doing these, what, 3 years now?
3 years.
Have we gotten anybody to give us prizes that we can send to, for example, Gaziano?
No, but you know what? We're going to start that. That's going to be something. We're going to keep this continuous. We're going to build this up. And
Maybe
we're
out
gonna
of our own pocket, we could come up with something.
Exactly. Hey, why don't you hashtag it Dat Dudes Dudes on Twitter? We'll take a look at it every week, and maybe you'll be on the show.
And
How about
maybe
that?
we'll get a prize for you.
There it is.
Probably not. We will be right back with winners and also some losers.
This is Sports Nation.
That's losers. Let's start with a dude who set the world record for highest jump on a pogo stick. Cleared 11 feet. Stupid or dumb record?
I would go not impressive because I don't know how do I separate him from the stick. Like, was it a better stick or was it a better man?
What an interesting conundrum.
Did I just go there?
Actually, he did it in front of his grandmother's house.
Okay.
Look at me.
What are we wearing?
What are we wearing?
What are you both wearing?
Is that me?
Am I selling it? Whatever
My
I'm
dress
selling,
like
don't
Prince
buy it.
on top and like naked on the bottom.
Yeah.
Marcellus looks like a car rental.
I told the producers before the show.
Would you
I
like
actually used to
mid-size?
have a pogo stick.
That's
My
it.
grandmother bought me a pogo stick, and I actually used to bounce outside her house.
It's impressive.
Just like this dude.
It's
Wow.
impressive.
It
Did
is.
you just give
11
us your
feet.
whole history of pogo sticks?
Yeah. She
Well
really
done,
went there.
Anita. Loser. Regular blocks. LeBron James had a cool chase down block in preseason action last night. And there it is, Marcellus.
Been there,
Yep.
been there,
Somewhere
done that.
Steph Curry and the Warriors are cringing.
I was going to say, you think
Remember
it's like flashbacks?
Yeah, Iguodala, look out. Look out, Iguodala.
You never forget something like that,
No,
right?
Don't you guys, like, we've seen this. Like, been there, done
We
that, got the
have.
free t-shirt, like something new. We want
We
something
have.
new. Like, this is getting old already.
No,
You want like a
no, it's a
360
great
block?
play. How's
I'll
it
take
getting old? Like touchdowns get old? No, it's a great play.
That's a great point. Winner, two squads. Space Jam will return to movie theaters this November in celebration of its 20th anniversary.
20 years.
Marcellus.
How young do you feel?
Let's take Junior.
Well, you got to take senior to the first one because I never saw the first one. So how the hell Junior goes? Come on, man. Look at Chunks. Look at my little Chunks. Arr, look at my little Chunks. Look at that big old boy. Yay,
Look
love
at
him
him
from
in
Daddy.
face.
You want to
You're
go
such
see
a
Space
big
Jam?
mush.
Okay,
I
I'll
love
take
it.
him to the theater.
All right. Well,
He's like 17.
yeah, he wants to see R-rated movies that big. Well, you're that big.
Okay, all kidding aside, is he working yet? Because he's an That's the
Yeah,
most
he's working at the
adorable
car
child.
place that he's
No,
selling the car.
come on. Loser teammates. Last night, preseason, Steven Adams took an accidental hit, to the groin from Victor Oladipo. This is not how teammates are supposed to be.
This is what I don't understand, okay? When I play sports with women, we're not like punching each other in the boobs. Like,
Yes, we are.
Well,
You've never
I don't
played
know
with
where to
I've
go with
never
that.
played with you,
If
man.
you ever saw that sport.
But Marcellus, like, explain this to me.
Tickets
Isn't the
anyone?
family jewels, isn't this supposed to be off limits?
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
what's the
it is
deal?
off
Like, we
limits.
see this all the time.
I just
don't
hope that
understand.
he's healed from the playoff experience.
I know,
Like,
this
what if
poor
he's,
guy.
What if he's already bruised down there and
If I was him, I would just remove it so you don't have to deal with it for the
just let it go? Like Ginobili.
Winner. Santari, my
Pull Ginobili. Get rid
So
of it.
this is a thing that happened last night. That's Dmitry Orlov of the Capitals.
Okay.
I do believe, I
think-
don't know much about hockey,
Yeah.
but that looks fun.
Yeah, I think regular season has started. Look at that.
But isn't that the reason why
Let me
we
see
go
what
to
we got.
He's coming in.
games? Is to see stuff
Oh.
like this?
Yeah, that's actually.
They are the
Everyone's
toughest.
fine. They're laughing. It's
Yeah.
hockey. They're
Hockey
laughing
players
about
are the
it.
toughest, by
They are
far.
by far.
Yeah, they get stitches and the
Like
teeth
there's
knocked
not
out.
even a close second.
And they stay right back in the game. They go right back in.
Maybe
they stay back
MMA.
on. Oh,
Maybe MMA second.
Yeah.
Winner, real
Not football.
friends. No, gosh, no.
No.
In an interview with Rolling Stone, Kevin Durant says that he and Russell Westbrook were just work friends. Okay. Can I just give you my
Yeah,
my
please
rule
go.
of
Go.
thumb?
Please.
If you're the dumper, you don't get to talk about the relationship anymore. Only the dumpee continues if they want to. Enough is enough.
There you go. Drop the mic. That's an unspoken rule, and he
That's
is
it.
violating it.
I think it's interesting. Charles Barkley came out and said that he's becoming the villain because
Yes.
he's talking. I think he became the villain once he decided to take his talents.
He's a
on the left.
villain.
You know,
He is a villain.
Evil.
Now. He is a villain. No need to talk. He's a
golly,
villain.
I'm trying my best to defend you, Durant, but shut up first. Then it could be easier.
Is this your best?
Do it.
Yeah, that's my best I can do. I love his decision, but I don't love to talk about it. Just
Bye,
let
you
it go.
guys.